Hi, I'm Greg Moon. I'm with Western Seminary. I'm the Vice President of Advancement. I'd like to speak with you for a moment or two about building God's kingdom through legacy giving. We believe deeply that it's important that each believer have a estate plan that is kingdom focused. And so we've hired a local estate planner by the name of Gene Christian. Gene's been in the business more than 25 years and is very well respected all over the country. Gene will be paid by us, so any of the services he provides for you will be at no cost to you.
I first heard about what Gene offers through my executive pastor. And so he suggested we bring what Gene can do in his particular ministry to our church. So we went to the board and Gene was introduced to the board, and that's when I heard his presentation for the first time.
Well, I remember we heard about it because one weekend, I believe, Gene came and spoke at the church, just gave a short announcement, maybe 5 minutes, about what he was offering. And at that point, I liked him. I looked at John and I said, we need to go meet with him. This is important.
I must say I was pretty suspicious at first. I wasn't really on board with this, but within 5 minutes, Gene had me hooked, and the whole board for that matter.
Hi, I'm Gene Christian, and I've been helping people now for nearly 25 years with their overall estate planning. And it's a particular privilege of mine to be able to serve people in this often complicated and confusing area of their lives.
Although I had seen a few other financial advisors and some estate planners just to get some ideas, but we had never actually sat down, the two of us, with an estate planner. And Gene made this a very comfortable time. We were able to ask him any questions. He gave us some great ideas, and with his help, we were able to set up a plan that really stretched the Lord's money once we would be gone to help advance His kingdom.
We learned a lot of things, had questions answered for us, and one of the things that we learned was to avoid some of the mistakes that some of my friends and family members had made, and we didn't want to repeat the very same, so it was very helpful.
I was surprised because I was so comfortable and it was almost fun. Thinking about end-of-life matters is not fun, but it was almost fun. It was enjoyable to talk to him. I trusted him. He was a person that I could look to and say, you know what you're talking about. And he gave us a plan that I hadn't considered before.
We don't sell life insurance, we don't sell investments, and we don't sell our time. The idea is simply to help people in an area where otherwise they might not get good service. More than 60% of folks never quite get around to doing their estate planning. And in my experience, there are often three reasons why that's the case. The first one is that the subject area is not exactly the most fun for a lot of people. The second one is that they're not really sure who to trust, where to turn to for good advice in this area. And the third one is that they're worried about being sold something in the process. And so what Western Seminary has done is they've said, let's create an environment where people can truly get objective planning input without having to worry about whether they're going to be pitched something in the process. And that's Western's way of really trying to create as much integrity as they can in the overall planning process.
We are servants of the Lord, and how can we make that money count? And what I saw with Gene is that, again, he gave us some great ideas on how to do that. And from his information, we went and saw our attorney, and then with the plan that Gene put together for us, we presented that to our attorney, and then we went with the plan actually Gene had given us.
Whether your estate is a small one or it's quite large, our job is simply to be a resource that can help you plan well, whether that's business transition planning or just planning for the ultimate disposition of your home. We're here to help you in this often complicated area of your lives.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this short video. It is our hope that you'll attend one of the seminars that we're having at your local church, or you as an individual could contact either me at the seminary or the church or Gene himself. Thanks again, and God bless.